everyone, it's Demps151 here. Welcome to Brands Hatch on the multiplayer lobby with the guys I normally race with in the Clios. As we head into the first corner, I'm in second place behind the number 16 car, and the number 16 car behind me as well, just to confuse things a little bit on this first lap. Getting up into Druid, braking a bit late, just making sure I've got that gap with the guy in front of me. This is what you want, nice clean racing. Normally the first lap you have absolute carnage on the online lobbies at that first corner, but this is the racing what we're talking about. Nice, clean, giving each other space, but attacking racing as well. Down in the third gear, trying to keep up with the guy up in first place, and number 16 Clio. As you see, the other 16 Clio has a little bit of a accident there. I think he left the lobby at this point. I'm not sure who the guy is in front, his name. Sorry about that if it's one of the guys I normally race with. I'm really am sorry. But me and him are starting to pull away. I'm in the number 44 Plowman's car, just sticking on to his rear end, making sure I don't drop too far back. I don't want to be too close at this moment in time. At this moment in time, we're building a gap. I'm trying to figure out where he's slower, where I'm faster, and vice versa, so I can take that opportunity. This is just the first lap, remember. Don't go diving into corners unless you know you're going to get through. It's all about being patient. It's a 6-lap race, so it's being patient. That's the main thing. So I'm still on his back as we're onto the Brabham Straight, as we head down into Paddock Hill Bend. It's a lovely bend to get right. When you get it wrong, it's annoying. When you get it right, it's brilliant. They're hitting that curve. Get a decent run now. Up into Druids, into the hairpin. Braking later. Down into second gear. I've got him on the inside, but he stays on the outside, the number 16 Clio. He's stuck there. He's just got that better run out of the corner. He keeps the inside line, so I couldn't cut in, and he retains first place. Just behind me now, we've got Falcon in the silver Clio, and just behind him in the black and yellow Clio we have got Corporal Hamster, as them two start to claw their way back into the race, back into the fight for first place. Me and the number 16 car doing a lot of jostling now, looking for overtaking spots, and he's defending, so we're slowing each other down that little bit, and plus we're not on the pace of what Falcon has got, so he's clawing right onto the back end of my car now as we head down the hill into 5th gear. I'm having a look down the inside, think better of it, drop down in 4th gear, just keep the car on the track with both running. I look down the inside of the number 16 car, look at Falcon behind the 16 car, but he opens up the corner, brilliant for himself. He comes down the inside, gives me a little bump to say I'm coming through, and he moves up into second place. But on my right hand side now, as you see in the replay view, I've got Corporal Hamster. He's seen his opportunity, he comes down the inside, the number 16 car being shoved down into second place. I've been moved down into 4th, but I'm going to move down into 5th now as the number 40 car comes through, the white and yellow car. So I've gone from second all the way down into 5th place in the space of one corner, more or less. As we're back on Paddock Hill Bend and heading up into Druids, I sneak back up into 4th place, going down the inside, doing a bit of late braking. See my opportunity. I seem to be that little bit quicker in that corner than some of the other guys, so that's where I'm making most of my moves. Making sure I don't go too far onto them rumble strips. You may get a feel like a better line in Skoda using all the curb there, but it's not. It does slow you down quite a lot. So now it's Falcon in first place, the number 16 car in second place. Third place is Corporal Hamster, and I'm in 4th place, flashing my headlights, trying to distract him. A little channel update for you while we're in this little stage of the race where everything seems to have settled down. In the next few coming months, we're going to have a Clio Cup Championship between me and the guys from the Clean Racing group on Steam. We are going to do the British tracks with the Clios, and it's all going to be like a sprint race and a feature race, and the championship's going to be set up with the we've got it all point structured and everything. I'll go into more detail later on when the championship gets closer. But if you enjoy this Clio racing, enjoy the closeness of it, and there may be only Clios and not the fastest of cars, but they are entertaining to watch and drive. And I get a poor run out of that last corner, and the number 40 car closes that gap. I get a little wiggle on going down into Paddock Hill Bend, up into Druids now. I close the gap on Corporal Hamster. Falcon running a bit wide there. It looks he's got the inside line, being defensive over the number 16 car. I'm just in this little free car pack at the moment. Corporal Hamster in third place. Falcon again being attacked from the number 16 car. I'm sat right behind Falcon now, behind Hamster, sorry, and now I get a good exit out of that corner, flashing the headlights, trying to distract him, make him look in that wing mirror rather than look at the track ahead. But he thinks of the same thing. He sticks his headlights on now. I think he's braking, so I back off, thinking he's braked, but he hasn't. Very sneaky little trick there. Not only the headlights wait for the car behind, they wait for the car in front as well, and I hit that curb too much, sending the car bouncing around the track, losing a lot of speed. The number 40 car keeping very close to the back of mine. He's obviously looking for that opportunity down into first gear as we head back onto clearways, and fourth, and up into fifth gear now. We've dropped back down into fourth as we head onto the Brabham straight. A little bit too much. Car was sliding out too wide. Lifted off the throttle just to get it back in the straight line. Now we're back into the Paddock Hill Bend. Here's a glitch. There you can see Falcon having a crash. This is a bug in the game. At the moment it puts 16 in first, Corporal Hamster in second, me in third. But as you watch when we go around the corner, there you go, reappears Falcon back in fourth place, puts the number 16 car off. I think he's distracted by Falcon just reappearing out of nowhere. On Falcon's screen, he never went off the track, he was racing like he normally does. But on the replay view and on our viewers, on our screens, he went off the track and had a crash. It was happening quite a lot that day, apparently earlier on, if I wasn't on, as I now get a run on the number 16 car who ran a bit wide. I'm using Corporal Hamster as a tow to help me pass the number 16 car. I have a little look at Corporal Hamster. He's sat more or less bang in the middle of the track, just makes it that too awkward to pass on the inside and the outside, so great defensive work there. The car back end getting away from me, gives the number 16 car a decent run down the inside, and he gets that third place back. Falcon well out in front now, and the number 16 car running wide again. Now the number 40 car having a look as well. It's a real close battle, got to attack and defend all at the same time. If you're a car behind in this little group, the number 40 car, you've got nothing to lose. You're going to have that little look here and there. Your car in the middle, you've got a little bit to gain and you've got a little bit to lose. If you're the car in front, you've got a lot to lose when there's a little gang of like 3 or 4 cars. Heading to Paddock Hill Bend, and it drifted too wide, too much understeer, just couldn't get back off the throttle in time to save it, and I've dropped down into 5th place now using them curbs. Dropped down into 3rd. I've now got a lot of work to try and catch back up. Hit the shifter on the wrong gear there, it put me into 4th gear on the exit, it looked. And there's the number 16 car running wide again. It brings us a little bit back into play, but not enough at the moment. The number 40 car just keeps having a little look. Corporal Hamster in 2nd place, not safe yet. Falcon looks to have got it all wrapped up. A little wiggle on the exit yet again. Using that curb, I've caught back up. I'm just sitting behind the number 40 car, making sure I have one last opportunity somewhere. It doesn't look to be as I drop back a little bit further, and it's times like this where you settle for positions. If you've enjoyed this video as we come round the last few bends, remember to give it a like and a comment in the comment section below. If you've liked this and any other videos, remember to give it a subscribe. And if you like this little move here where Corporal Hamster loses second place literally on the line, please remember to give it a big thumbs up. And it's goodbye from me. Chatty byes.